What causes project baseline discrepancies and rework? Imagine trying to follow a map that keeps changing without warning. That's what happens when project baselines aren't set or managed properly. When you're managing a project, your baseline is like your reference point for schedule, scope, and costs. If it's off or not updated, it can cause confusion and rework. So what really causes these issues? Let's break it down. First, building a baseline on incorrect or incomplete data is a big problem. If your time estimates are too optimistic or your scope isn't fully defined, your baseline won't match reality. For example, if you forget to include certain tasks or dependencies, your schedule might look fine but actually be unrealistic. This makes tracking progress tricky and can lead to delays and rework later on. Scope changes are another major cause. When project scope shifts without proper control, the baseline becomes outdated. If you keep adding features or changing deliverables without documenting those changes, it's like trying to hit a moving target. This makes it hard to compare actual work to the original plan, increasing the chance of mistakes and redoing work to meet new expectations. Poor data mapping also plays a role. When project variables like costs, durations, or resources aren't clearly defined or measured consistently, your baseline comparisons become unreliable. If you don't know what data to track or how to interpret variances, you might waste time fixing problems that aren't really issues or miss real risks altogether. Resource allocation issues can cause discrepancies too. If resources become unavailable or their productivity drops but your baseline doesn't reflect these changes, schedules become unrealistic. For example, if a key team member is out for 2 weeks but the baseline assumes full staffing, delays will happen and rework will be needed to catch up. Lack of clear targets and poor communication about the baseline can lead to confusion. When teams don't understand the scope, schedule, or cost targets, efforts become misaligned. This often results in work that doesn't meet expectations, requiring rework to fix quality or scope issues. Finally, neglecting quality and risk management means potential problems aren't caught early. If your baseline doesn't include risk buffers or quality standards, issues can surface late in the project. When that happens, fixing these problems often means redoing work, which wastes time and resources. To avoid these pitfalls, project managers should start with verified and complete data. They need to control scope changes through a formal process, making sure every change is documented and approved. Clear definitions of project variables help keep data consistent. Regularly updating the baseline to reflect actual conditions is key. Communicating targets clearly to the team ensures everyone is aligned. And integrating quality and risk planning into baseline management helps catch issues early, reducing rework. By paying attention to these areas, you can keep your project baseline accurate and reliable. This helps you track progress better, make informed decisions, and avoid unnecessary rework. Managing project baselines well is a vital part of controlling your project and delivering successful results.